What is going on, guys? Thank y'all so much for checking out the channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over all these subs that I currently own. We have got bunch down there, bunch back there, one in there, so I think I have 14 subs in total, most of which are pretty big. This summer I did a bunch of reviews of like $300 subs around that mark. So we've got a bunch of big subs, guys. Awesome collection to show off to y'all, so let's get into it. So if you are an OG, before I had the Sequoia, and then even before I had the Jeep, I had this Subaru, which of course I still have, and this is where I made my first couple of car audio videos, my first big video that really kind of got me going in the car audio YouTube game, and that sub was the Rockville Destroyer sub. Yes, this infamous sub, you know, one of the most controversial subs I think out there at the moment. And this is what got my channel started. Just a little 10-inch sub in this little sealed box. Plenty for this car. I don't really care about having a big system in this car. Just like having a little bit of thump in it. So, yeah. Thought it'd be kind of cool to show this guy off. I have not shown this off on the channel in forever. I lied, I actually have 16 subs. Totally forgot about these two sitting down here collecting some dust. We, of course, have the massive Hippo. Now, I think at the time, this was the most expensive sub I had ever bought, and it actually blew on me before I could even make a review of it. The coil just shredded, so super disappointed about that. Overall, pretty beefy sub. I believe it's a 350-ounce motor. Just a big, wide-looking boy. And then over here, we have the G2 Genesis sub. This is a really cool sub. G2 sent me this quite a while ago. I think this is the first sub a company really ever sent me, and I just loved getting to test it out and whatnot, and I don't really use it now since it was the first sub sent to me. It is just a decoration, kind of a trophy, if you will, but just a massive sub, big old beefy guy. Definitely just going to be up here on the workbench or, you know, somewhere just as a reminder of the, you know, first sub someone sent me on the channel. Next up, guys, y'all have seen a bunch of videos with these if you're a subscriber. Of course, these are what I used in Project Sequoia for the Sundown Audio show this past summer. Super fun project. Guys, that was such a fun time for the channel and for me making videos. Probably the most fun I've really had on the channel. So, really excited for next year's Sundown show. Gonna try to go even bigger and better, so y'all just wait for that. Next summer should be absolutely awesome, but let's get right back into looking at these here subs. So these are the AudioPipe BDC4 subs. I've had these in here, I believe, 3.5 months. I've just slammed on them. I got a 150 score with these wired at 1.6 ohms. If I was to wire it down to 0.8 ohms, I think I could blow that out of the water easily, so maybe I will do that here at some point. Not 100% sure, but anyway, have just loved these things. Let's take a quick little look up at them. These have the stiffest dust cap I have felt on a sub. Even after playing these, it is just ridiculously stiff. It looks so cool and clean. And then you get these huge, fat mega roll or high roll surrounds, whatever you really want to call them. Then we got this nice big old 4-stack motor. These big, wide, flat, sewn-in tinsel leads. And of course a nice 3-inch voice coil in there. That has given me no issues. These things have been incredible. Take a look at these. Such a beautiful lineup of subs. Absolutely loved reviewing all these, or at least most of these, this past summer. Thank you all for all the input and all the support on the channel. It's because of you that I was able to afford to buy all these and make videos on them and just have an absolute blast bringing content to y'all. So let's get right into it. Of course, first of all, we have the Def Bonce Apocalypse. Of course, the DB SA272. Absolutely love this sub. 2.75-inch black coil down there. Have the really nice leads. This is probably the smallest sub out of all these, but it took its RMS power absolutely no problem. The build quality and the sound quality out of this thing were just incredible. Now, it is a decently expensive sub for, you know, the size, but the engineering in these things is just incredible, and it did super, super well. And next up, guys, we have a brand new sub for the channel that y'all have not seen. I actually bought this like 2 months ago, and then life got absolutely crazy. But soon, we are going to be doing a full review on this Rockville Punisher. We're going to see if Rockville has redeemed its name and made a accurately rated sub or not, or if this is just going to go up in smoke like a lot of the destroyers did. I don't know. I guess we will find out. But just give you all a sneak peek at it. I don't remember the exact price on this, but it's a pretty affordable sub, and it seems to be pretty decently built. So excited to really test this out for you guys. Okay, guys, one of my favorite subs. Y'all know I love American bass, and this is the American Bass HD, the newer updated version. I think they updated it in like 2019, I believe. Just an epic sub, guys. If you saw my video, we put over 10,000 watts through this sub, and it took it like a champ. It did end up, I did it twice, and on the second round, did end up tearing a spider, but I got that repaired, so we are good there. But the coil had no issues whatsoever, so overall, I am pretty happy with it. But just such a big old, beefy sub, guys. Take a look at that massive, massive motor. Just ridiculous. Next up, guys, one of the more highly requested subs on this channel. This, of course, is the Skar VXF. And this is another monster sub. Huge, big old beefy surround. Nice open basket over here. Big old 3-inch voice coil. Just a massive, massive motor. Pretty similar sub to this size over here. Absolute blast testing this thing out as well. This thing has some really great sound quality. Just an overall great, kind of high quality daily sub. So I loved this thing. Guys, it is wild thinking about all these things I have tested out for y'all. We have got 3 more subs to go, so let's get right into it. Over here, we have the Dead Game Audio. This is the Huracan 12 sub. Such a cool sub. Now, Dead Game sent me this sub to test out for you, and the quality on this thing was shocking. Super surprised by it, and it was just, overall, guys, an incredible, just everyday sub. It sounded beautiful in all the frequencies, and it took some power like a champ. Get a quick look at it. Big old, beautiful 300-ounce motor. We have a big old 3-inch voice coil. And we have this really, really high-quality copper wire. Just super flexible and awesome. Dead Game Audio, making a killer product. Guys, if you want something that takes some raw power and a beating, this guy over here, the SoundQubed, let's see. This is, of course, the HDX3. This thing was incredible. Again, just a big old beefy sub. Got this stupid strong basket on it, so you don't got to worry about your basket cracking. Of course, a 300-ounce motor. Nice spiders, big old black coil. Just a big old monster of a sub. Of course, I do have videos reviewing all these things, so go check it out. But I love this guy. Here we go, guys. Definitely the tallest and most impressive looking sub out of all of them, the Skar ZVX. Another highly requested sub. Everybody just loves Skar for whatever reason. But over here, I definitely loved this guy. I just loved having this in my car as a daily sub. It takes power like nobody's business. We have this huge mega roll surround on it. Just a thick old boy. Kind of ridiculous, honestly. But yeah, big old surround. One thing I did not like is the dust cap was a little on the squishy side for such a high-powered sub. But we had these big old beefy terminals. Nice leads and spiders. And then My favorite thing is it's got this, well, let's see if I can get some light in there. It's got this massive coil in there, guys. See if that'll focus. It's got the big old flat winds. This thing just takes power like nobody's business. Such an incredible sub. Guys, what a lineup. Some of these things have been so cool to test out. Let's line them over and just compare all those big old motors. Take a look at this lineup of just big old beefy motors. This is just so cool, guys. Never in a million years did I imagine I would have all these just sitting here lined up like this. Such a cool lineup. So blessed, guys, and I've had so much fun testing all these out. Well, guys, that is it. 16 subs. Of course, with those 6 down there, these up here, and the 1 in the Subaru. So incredibly blessed to get to test out all these subs for you guys. So incredibly blessed. Well, y'all, that is going to do it for this video. Thank y'all so much for checking in and checking out my sub collection. Again, has been a ton of fun testing all these out for you guys. Hoping to do so many more in the months to come. So definitely subscribe. Stay tuned for that. If I can get y'all to hit the like button, guys, it really helps out the channel a lot. The YouTube algorithm just loves to see likes and comments, and it helps boost my videos. And the more my videos get boosted, the little bit more I make on commissions, which means I can afford to buy more stuff for y'all. It means I can afford to buy more subs to review, and I can afford to make Project Sequoia just bigger and better. Again, I do want to upgrade these subs to something bigger and better here soon, so stay tuned for that. Going to be wild. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.